Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to run number 771 of me doing, well, improving myself in programming. We are doing Angular. Well, let's get into it. I'll try to play the music. It will be probably copy striked. Hey. Long time no see, Black Tomcat. Hope you are doing well. I got new job. Still feeling down and struggling with my moods. Did not exercise that much lately. Have a problem sleeping. But other than that, I'm good. No, it's not. It's okay. Colleagues are nice. And I feel like an idiot most of the time. Why is it? Oh, here we go. Like, for example, in current assignment, I'm searching for... Was it 6? Yeah, it was. I'm searching for like a Boolean switch. Actually, yeah. So far, so good. Actually, yeah, they look like nice people, so that was the reason I took this job. So, but we will see, you know. It's easy to appear nice for an interview, right? It's much harder to be a nice person. Or what I mean is you can hide your shortcomings for a short period of time, but for a longer time it's much difficult. It's much more difficult if you are about to do that. That is. was trying those filters. Fake it till you make it. Oh well, yeah, yeah, but I want to be like fucking useful actually. So my strategy is to learn better the Angular. So, and there's a lot of stuff we are doing in Angular. So I'll continue to do that, and hopefully that will improve me. And only highlights of other people. Yeah, that's what the social media does, right? To you. Yeah, so we were doing the styles, now we are doing the sharing data between those, but we already did that, right? Output, input, okay, configuring, sending data to child component. There's like that, sending data to a parent, that is the output on the event, right? Is that how they are doing that? Yeah. With the event emitter. Okay, so I feel like I know this, so this should be rather fast. Yeah, okay, so let's start with the timer and let's go. Directives and components. I don't know why they are always saying like directives and components, since component is directive. It's like the direct hierarchy is component extends directive, so why they are always like trying to make this distinction between those. And then one of child components, you can implement a pattern by using input-output directives. Yeah, and yeah, let's download that example. Put it into def projects study Angular input outputs. Okay, cool. Now that was the input outputs, right? So create a directory. And now go here and then control shift left. Is it? Alright. That's it works. Okay, so input outputs. Now select all of those. Select all. Okay, like so. And copy. Good. So we have that. Switch, Control Enter this window. Isn't the music too loud? Okay, so first of all, we will have to do the install of the things, right? So let's do that, and pm install. Go. Maybe hair too loud. Okay, cool. Oh. What about this? Works. Cool. Meanwhile, we can read what is happening in here. Right, this is the previous application. We will not need that. And so this guy, nothing that. Like on some elements, when I click, it doesn't show the. Oh well, never mind. It shows the circle on most of them. When I click, left click, right click. Okay, so here's the. Okay, so this is the. That No, not context. You have a view children, and then you have the another children, which I forgot, and that's not context. It's. I don't know what it is. How it is called. Okay, so this looks like script. What do we have here? Looking for severity vulnerabilities, some issues, need preview. I will just use it for learning, so it doesn't matter. Component serves as the context. Component. What it was? This content child. Yeah, okay, so that is as a content child. That's what I meant. This is the content nesting. Input allows parent components to update data in child component. Yes. Controls the output. Allows the child to send data to a parent component. Yes. Sending. Ooh. The input decorator in child component. Then the property can receive its value from its parent component. You must configure the parent and child. Okay. What is the configuration? There's no configuration. Use input decorator. Yeah, okay. Import, sure. And then decorate a property with input and the following. Yeah. There you go. Decorate the property item, which is type of string that is inferred from this. Or input properties can have any type, such number, blah blah blah. Value for item comes from the parent. In child template at following. Yeah, that's normal binding. That's nothing new, really. The next step is to bind the property in the parent components template. Parent component template. Here's the child selector. Share as a directive within parent component template. Oh, is it in the temp? No. We were not using it in the parent template. We were. Oh, maybe this is just the example of hierarchy. It's not the actual code. Okay, let's see. So, parent. The fuck. Okay. Source code. App. Okay. How do you run this? They are doing ngserve. Okay, so you can do ngserve, not server. Open. You're doing smart things. I have no clue about Browser. Hey. Like, really? Come on, get up, like. I'm not doing smart things, am I? I'm not doing smart things. What am I doing? I'm like, what? Well, I mean, thank you, but at the same time, RPG, take compliment. I have no clue about what the everything. Is this really? Okay, I guess I'm really bad at taking compliments. I think it is because I myself don't see that way. That's why. Hey, sir. And we are all now. Especially since you're motivated to learn it. Well, that's motivation. It's more like desperation. Well, thank you. Oh, come on, work. Okay, so I will have a look at the first one. Alright. So we will open the developer tools. I would like a way how to like the shortcuts to switch between those. Is there such a shortcut? Oh, what did I do? Oh, look at that. We can select this and then, oh fuck, then right. I cannot do that on every single thing, which is a shame. I cannot do it on Angular. He says, from a flat insertion frag with a nice child perspective is important. Yeah, maybe I'm like completely out of reality, huh? There's all stick with he who knows that he doesn't know anything knows more that. Yeah, that's today's theme, I guess. It's which one is it? App, item, detail. So they have like one parent and multiple. What is the structure? Yeah, that's like flat structure. Okay, so app, item, detail. We are looking at app, item. Okay, item, detail component. Yep. We here have that, and why don't you put the template in here? There's like just this. Okay, child component with input, today's item, this item, and it looks like today's item television. Okay. What do we have in the parent? And a parent, that's the app component. We did find this in the template, right? Oh fuck. Yeah. And it is current item in it. Okay, so and what is the current item? Is television. Cool. What is the difference to the tutorial? So I was confused about where did they put it, right? Here, this implies that it is, you know, because there's like parent component, then you have the child component, and then you have parent component, the end tag, right? So this would be like in the content child, this would be content child, but it's not true what it is. It is not placed inside of that tag of the parent. It is placed inside of the template. The template is the HTML, right? And if we have a look in the HTML, you know, we can see it is here, right? So it would look like this otherwise. So we have in the main, we have in the index we have app root and the app yeah, so it would look something like this. It would look like this, right? And that is a difference, right? That is a difference. The difference is that I can put it, there's a place for this component, a tag, and the tag, this directive, this component controls what will happen inside of here, right? From here to there. And it places it has its own template. The template is what the HTML should look like, right? And either you can put it into the template of that component, or you can put it inside of the tag of the component. If you put it inside of the tag of component, it's called it is content child, and if you put it inside of here, you know, it is called view child. And that is important because Angular have a different mechanism how to treat it, how to access its fields and so on. Yeah, so that's why this, I think, really? It's blinking a lot, right? Hmm. I think there was like another futuristic filters as well. Is this better? I think a little bit, right? But it is not. Hold on. Then I did like this one. It looks like, and then you can have a fireball or or well, some kind of like thingy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so this is confusing. This is not exactly what happens. Okay, it is like whatever. It shouldn't be like this because this implies like different mechanic than they used in the end. That's my complaint. But they are not doing that. So here is you have to decorate the property which you want to modify from the parent, right? Then in the parent, and there's nothing, they just display that, but you don't have to display it in order to change it. Then yeah, in the parent component template we have the child selector, and in here we do the property binding. Other news, I managed to move my second vaccine shot by 8 days. I was shocked to see that is. It is possible? How? I was trying to move mine and I was not able to. But I'm having mine in 2 days, I think, or so. Oh really? Fuck. Fuck. Oh really? Fuck me! I screwed up so badly. I could have been vaccinated. Well, that doesn't matter. It's probably better not to have that shot right before climbing the mountains, anyways. But good to know. Good to know. Why did you have to move it? So, we do the property binding. You just wanted it earlier? Really? With no reason whatsoever. Okay. In the child. Okay, so this is in the parent, and this is how it's called in the children. 40-day games. They made it possible to have 34, so I moved mine second up. Oh, okay. Okay. And so you will have it on 23rd. All right. I think in the parent component class, designate the value. Yeah, sure. That's it. With the input, Angular passes the value from current entity to the child and renders as television. The following diagrams the structure. Sure, so this is how it is in the parent. This is the target. And that's it, really. I like this picture. This picture is nice. target in square brackets is property. Decorate with input, sure. So there was this property binding I did not go through properly, and that will be in templates. Okay. In the parent class, this is, yeah, I have them here. The child component, the binding source. The child component, the binding source, the part to the right. So this is the data that parent. Sure. Watching for input. Okay, so this is like on changes. Yeah. This is the hook, and this is useful. Why would you do that? Why would you want to like watch the changes, right? That is because at the Angular, if I pass down the object, it will only check the reference value, right? If the reference changed to another object or so. But if you make change inside of pass down object, it will not be detected by Angular. So that would be one reason why would you want to use this on changes at all. Yeah. Sending data to a parent component. Okay, so this is using the output, and we are using the event emitter. It's similar to it. You mark it in a child component, and it has to have like certain type. Yeah, they are saying that. Uses the output property to raise an event to notify the parent of change. Output must have type of event emitter. Yeah, that's that. Which is a class in Angular.core, and it has the generic type, so we will specify what kind of the output it is. It would be event emitter of some value, and I'm sure it is here somewhere. So here we have the child component with the output. So it is an item output. So we will have a look. Output. This guy. And look at that. And I precisely means this. This thing over here, right? So you will basically tell what kind of thing is really like emitting, right? And then in the parent, which is the just the component here, you will have property. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, so this is new item event, and it's calling the add item. Add item, like, and this is the weird thing. You have to put in here the $event. I don't know why. If you do it this way, it kind of takes the value from the event and put it as an argument to the function which you wrote. Yeah, and then you can do shit with it, and they are just pushing it in here. So we can have a look how it works. We'll say serve. shot. And then I do add, and it's added in here. Pretty straightforward. So as the following example shows, output child pushes data from an HTML to an array in the parent component. You must configure the parent and child. Yeah, sure. So you have to import it, of course. IntelliJ will do it for you. So, and then you mark it, you annotate it. It has to be event emitter. We are telling it what type we are expecting. So output decorate and marking property as way. Yep. New item event. Name of the output. Yeah. Now hold on, what we are doing in a child. It takes just value and then I see. We call this the output and then emit and we put in the value. You see? That will be something which I will most likely Google when I will need to use it. New event emitter string tells Angular to create a new event emitter. Yep. Okay. For more information on event, see the API. That's the same page. There is not much more. This is the some methods, sure. For more information, blah blah blah. Create, add new item methods in the same component. Yep. This will be triggered by the button emit, figuring the child's template. The template reference variable. Oh, you're using. Oh no, that was the end of the. Yeah, sure, okay. No, it wasn't. Why do you use this for the fuck's sake? Child's template has two controls. First is an HTML input with a template reference variable. This one I don't know. configuring the child templates. It's two controls. What's happening? Just did send me if I wanna dock. Well, you will not see anything. That was the offer I have got. The first is an HTML input with template reference variable. Template reference variable. Okay, so that is this guy, right? Yeah, where the user types in an item name. The value property of the new item variable stores what the user types into the input. Oh yeah, sure. So now we have the reference to this element, and on click we can take the value. I was searching for this like a month ago and I did not know how to do that at all. I was like, how the fuck do I do that? How do I take that without creating another dummy variable in the component? And it is possible. This is how you do it. The more you know. Because previously I did have like this value, right? And then I had to like store it. I had to basically create a field, map the input to some field in the component, and then this will just say add new item, and the add new item will look in the component property and do something in it, right? But that is not necessary at all, and now I know how to do it without introducing another field for the component. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, this timer says that we are done. Done is better than perfect.